Hello, Neela. Mm-hmm. Do tell. Your boss called me. I manifest after your Instagram. Oh, good. Was it good news? Hello, Jess. How are you? Good, good. Hello, Reshma. And Neela, and I manifest a new job. Well done. Exactly. Well done. Glad you corrected yourself. Remember, it's only your imagination that is real. 3D is not. No, Reshma. I only come on in the evenings here in the UK. Ouch. Where's my finger? All right. I haven't been coming on here as often as I was, but it's been the same time. Ish. Sometimes it is sort of 9 o'clock or 9:30 that I was coming on, but it's only sort of within an hour difference. All right. Okay, Neela. Just need for it to wait for it to come through so I know how many cards you got. All right, a 6 card one. Let's wait till notification comes through as well, just to check that they are coming through. Sometimes I don't get the notifications, do I? And I have to go into PayPal. Let's wait and see if Reshma's goes through. If it doesn't. Reshma, let me know when it goes through, my love, then I can see whether they're coming through or not. Lena, my lovely, this is only paid readings. It does say in the title. That's okay. Just letting you know in case you think I'm ignoring your question. Right, okay, not getting anything through yet, so let me go into PayPal. Right, okay, Neela, yours isn't showing up on PayPal at all, so just check that you did actually press it. And Reshma, I have got yours. Hello, Stormy, my lovely. Right, Reshma, this is yours. I'm just going to look at general for you then. Unless you want me to look at you and your SP, or is it just general? Anything that comes out? Reshma, just let me know that. Reshma, is this regarding you and your SP, or do you just want it anything that comes out? Okay, I'm just going to ask anything then, okay? Oh, they wanted me to start with your energy at the moment, so let me just start with that. Hang on. Okay, it's looking pretty good at the moment. I don't know whether you've had contact from SP, as he or a man came out first, but what follows it is pretty good. Okay. Nope, in no contact. Okay, it might just be that you're in your energies wanting him still to come forward, because here is a reminder for you here. That's, well, I'll say it when I put it all together. Oh yeah, still waiting. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So as the King of Cups has come out and a man here as well, you know, same, okay, this is sort of giving you guidance about that. I'm not getting anything with business here. We do have the Six of Pentacles here, which can be money coming in, but I feel it's tied up in general. If it's just a general about things overall, then Spirit is really reminding you to stay in the wish fulfilled, okay, on all fronts. That everything is in your hands. We're not waiting for anything. If you're still waiting for something to happen, then you're not in the wish fulfilled. Okay, if you're waiting, you're going to see more waiting. Okay, it's not when I see what I want, then it's manifested. It is that within you, the desire goes. I mean, you still want it, but you're not desiring it. You're not looking for it. If you're still looking for it and waiting for it, you're not in the wish fulfilled. And that is what Spirit is reminding you here. Okay, to stay in the wish fulfilled with this card, to keep sort of attracting to you what you want as if you have it now. There is only now. And if you're waiting, you're just causing more waiting and just being fed up, feeling fed up. Like nothing's happening. Where is it? Why aren't I getting anything? Okay, so Spirit is reminding you here to turn your back on any emotions. You know, you're still pouring over some old emotions. Watch where your thoughts are going. Observe where your thoughts are going. Yeah, and to, you know, anything is the same. Any area, you're creating everything in your life. Okay, so just make sure that when you're indecisive, look at where your thoughts are going about anything in your life. Okay, don't let, you know, what is it that you want? What is your, make sure that your thoughts are lining up with what you want as if you already have it. Okay, so if you're wanting money, you already have money. You should be walking around like Reshma, who's got money, whose business is tickety boo, who's with her SP already. Okay, I know that you keep missing the videos that I've done lately, but I keep saying about, you know, somebody who popped in the chat a couple of weeks ago now, it would have been, who was in no contact for 2 years with her SP, but through her readings, I was telling her, just ignore the 3D. We're not looking for anything. We're not looking outside of ourselves for proof that what we want is happening. It's within. Okay, so she started to ignore 3D. Didn't matter what she was seeing in 3D. She didn't react to it. She just, every time she thought about her person, they were living together. And he did get in touch, and they are now going to be living together. They probably are living together by now. Okay, because if that was her assumption that they were already living together, then it had to be reflected out. The outside is only the mirror. It is the effect. It's not the cause. You're the cause. Whatever you're causing within you is the effect that you will get reflected back. Okay. So whenever you get stressed about anything, okay, just be strong here and keep your emotions in check as well. And overall, fear, not letting fear cage you, try and trap you, okay? Come with love. Everything would be through love. How you want people to show up in your world is how you see them. Okay, I came across a very good Neville story today where his wife, his second wife, was a dress designer, a costume designer at a theatre. And she had worked for 11 years with this boss who was nothing but rude and always put her down. And she was saying to Neville about it one day, and he said, how are you, when you think of him, how are you seeing him? And she said, oh, I always argue with him in my mind because he's rude and he never takes me seriously. He never comments on my designs. He always makes me work late, etc., etc. So he said, well, walk into work. Imagine that he's walking beside you and you're hearing him tell you what you want to hear, how he loves your costumes, etc., etc. And within 24 hours, he had totally changed. He was praising her even when she retired. Every time he saw her, he praised her. Whereas for 11 years, as she said, he was the devil. Okay, just rude and horrible to her. People will only reflect back to you how you see yourself, how you see them. Okay, so when you are thinking about SP at night, what are you thinking? That you're still separated or that you're together? Okay, when you look at your business, how are you seeing it? As successful, getting all the clients you want, or are you worrying and stressing and bringing in thoughts that are not aligning to how you want things to be? Is basically what Spirit is telling you here. And here, just summing it up, stay balanced in your thoughts and in your feelings. Okay? Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, Jess and then Neela. So Jess, let's just look at, yes, I have got it now, Neela. But Jess has got a payment through. I'm just going to look at your energy as well. Jess, first of all. Okay. Let's come to this. Okay, let me just move these out my. For you, Jess, Spirit is saying here now, it could be with the Justice card, it could be that there is some documents or paperwork, okay, but as you know, I don't discuss anything legal on this channel. So it could be that there's something like that that is sort of causing you this stress here. It's this card usually comes out as, you know, things can be favorable, but there's nobody in the room. So if you're not showing up for yourself, then how can your mirror reflect back to you what you want? Okay, so you might be sort of thinking, well, I'm not seeing anything, nothing's happening yet, I was doing so well, okay, but where is it? Okay, remember this card for me is a bit like the swords are your thoughts, and what you desire, the swords are causing you to not get your desire because you're bringing in your reasoning mind. Well, how long is it going to be? How much longer? I'm not seeing anything. Okay, and Spirit is reminding you that it's going to happen in an unexpected way. Everything happens in an unexpected way, okay, but you know, sending out that loving heart chakra energy, love, not fear, love, not worry or stress, okay, especially in your love life, you know, where you may be getting a bit up and down in your emotions again, okay, but Spirit is saying no, we focus on what we want here as if you have it. Okay, we don't want another tower moment and arguments coming in, even if it's just inner conflict. Okay, you know, again, the attraction, Spirit is just telling you the attraction is very much there, but keep doing the work. Okay, the work is to, we're not waiting for our desires. As soon as we imagine them, they're done. We walk around as if we're already experiencing it, okay, in our thoughts. Okay, we're not looking for it all the time, we're not checking 3D, we're not reasoning like where is it, how is it going to happen, when's it going to happen. Okay, it's that knowing it's already done. So just a little reminder for you there in case you start going backwards. Okay, the attraction is still very much there with the Two of Cups and the libido, but just keep making that you're sure that your thoughts are in alignment with what you want as if you have it. You are Jess, who is with her SP already. Okay, you are Jess, who is going on holiday with your friends. You are Jess that has an amazing job. Okay, now, there is only now. We're not waiting for anything. If you're waiting, you'll get more waiting. Yeah, stay in the Ten of Cups, the Jess who has everything that she wants, okay? Yeah, the persisting is persisting in the knowing that it's you've already got it. We're not looking for anything outside ourselves. I'm going to be talking more about it on Instagram. That might be on a Saturday this week, not Friday, but just to sort of so make sure you catch up with that one. I will do it, but it's definitely not going to be Friday, but it might be Saturday or Sunday when I get to do it. So even if you don't catch it live, make sure you catch up with it, because you know, I'm seeing a lot of clients that are still looking, because we're so used to thinking that the 3D is real when it's not. Okay, and I want to explain why looking for it is causing a delay. Yes. Good, good, good. Okay, Neela. Neela, what is your question, my lovely? Yeah, that is the worst thing to do. Yeah. Okay, Neela, this is yours. Okay, seems to be putting his foot down with a woman here. Now, it could be his mother. Okay, it could be his mother, but because we have family here, so it may be that the mother is wanting something, him to do something, and he's like saying no to it. Clarify Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, the mother wants changes, but he doesn't here, or some woman around him wants changes. I feel it's an older woman, not a younger woman. Yes, it's always old. Thoughts coming back. Mm-hmm. Okay, 2 cards here, Neela, reminding you to honor yourself and to see the beauty in yourself. Not only, you know, he does honor you and see you as beautiful, but reminding you as well to put yourself on your pedestal. Okay, I am first best. I am number one in everything in your life. Okay, that should be like a daily mantra. I am number one. I am first best. I am first choice. I am always a priority. I am always respected, valued, and appreciated, loved, adored, desired, etc. Okay, I'm irresistible. And, you know, I love myself as well. Okay, loving yourself. When you love yourself, others will love you because it's a mirror. You know, even in separation, although you're separated, you're still connected. The separation is an illusion because we're all attached by energy. So, you know, are you still thinking of yourself as separate? Are you still thinking, oh, I still haven't heard from him, or I wonder what he's doing? Then that's not being in the wish fulfilled, coming from we're already a happy, loving couple. Okay? So Spirit is reminding you there. Yeah, it's all a self-reflection. It's all a mirror. Okay, so take this time to self-reflect at what you're telling yourself, because everything you are thinking and feeling is going to get pushed out, your dominant thoughts and feelings, and get reflected back to you. It has no choice. The 3D does not create. It's just a mirror. It is the effect. You're the cause. The mirror reflects back the effects of the cause that you've given. Make sure that you listen to the Saturday's one as well that I'm going to do. I'm going to write some notes because this is jogging my memory for as the readings are coming through. So yes, there doesn't seem to be any movement at the moment because you are going back into sort of self-sabotaging again, if you like. Yes, old story. So only you can catch those thoughts. Nobody can do it for you. Nobody can sit in your brain and stop you, you know, say, oi, what's that thought about? Okay, only you can do that. That's why being aware of what you're thinking so that you can shift it. Right, okay. Reshma, this is yours. Well, I sit at home all day, but I'm always watching where my thoughts are going, and if it strays off what I want, well, I've told you enough about those documents, my lovely. You're hyper-focused on the documents. You haven't gone past that. So again, you're waiting for something, so you're going to keep waiting. Okay, you haven't gone past to as if you already had them and you were enjoying your life with whatever they are there for. Okay, you're so hyper focused on that you are pinching the flow to what you want because it's stuck. Okay, because you're coming from lack. I don't have it. I need it. I'm worried. I'm stressed. So you're going to get more reflected back to you instead of going past what you know, I've already got the documents. This is my life. Isn't it amazing? I've got an amazing job. I've got travel. I've got this. I've got that. But no, you're so hyper focused on I don't have, I need, that you didn't get them. Which is what I've been trying to explain to you for the last few months. You're not living in the end. You're hyper focused on that. I need that to live my life. No, stop logically. You should be in your imagination, create. So in your imagination, there are no limits. There are no shame, guilt, or punishments. You're the one punishing yourself and limiting yourself. So you have to look at, you know, in your imagination, if you already had the documents, what would your life be like? But you're not going to that. You're hyper focused on I need, I want, I don't have. So the mirror had to reflect it back to you, my lovely. Exactly. Believe me, I had something come up 2 weeks ago that I thought of and was stressing about a couple of months ago, and it played out fucking perfectly. Even though I thought at the time that I had like squashed it, but I spent a good couple of hours thinking on it and dwelling on it, and boom, several months later, it played out perfectly how I had fucking imagined it, that I didn't want it to be. Okay, so it was not what I wanted at the time. It was some fears that came out, and it played out a couple of months later. But I didn't react to it this time. Okay, I just had to accept that, yes, I remember having all those fears and worries, and no surprise, it came out. Okay, Reshma, this is yours. Woo, what was that? Catching fire. Don't catch fire, thank you. Right. Okay. And again there, Reshma, you reacted, so there you go. And that's only because you have, in your case, Reshma, you've got that very big history of him seeming to turn up for you financially, in a financial way rather than a loving way. So you've still got that sort of mistrust and anger towards him, if you like. So when you think of him, part of you goes to, what if he gets in touch and it's just financial? So he had to, because that's the part you've given him. So there was no point sort of getting angry, because you create everything. Okay. Right, let me do yours. Hello, Addison. Right. Yeah, leaving you back out in the cold again. Okay, so reacting gets you nowhere. And his higher self is reminding you that there's always movement. Okay, so when you are, you know, whatever you're thinking gets pushed out there. It's, you know, we can't see the wind, we can't see radio waves, yet we use them all the time. You know, we watch our telly, we use our Wi-Fi, we you know, walk around and we feel the wind, but we're not seeing the wind. Okay, but with the radio waves, they're there all the time, but we don't see them. There's always movement. Everything is energy, it's always moving. Okay, and your thoughts are like radio waves going out. Okay, your thoughts are living things. So when your thoughts are going out, you know, what are you gonna see back? So in this case, Spirit is saying, you know, his higher self, if you like, is saying to you, yes, because you kept assuming that what if I come back into your life only asking for money? Well, I had to come back in. That's the part you gave me in your movie. Okay. Your wish is my command. Yeah, so he's walked away again at the moment, okay? But it doesn't matter. it's only because of the energy you've been sending out that he's had no choice but to walk away again. Because you sent him off with a flea in his ear. Yeah, because of the money again. Okay, so really, and the past. So he's definitely saying, I had no choice. That's the part you gave me because of your thoughts. You know, even if you just thought it once, say that you've been really good on your mental diet, okay, but then one day you probably spent a morning or an afternoon or a couple of hours or whatever at bedtime thinking, oh, what if he does come back and he asks me for money again, blah, 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 blah. But you had a lot of emotion behind that because that's happened before. And that is the power. Okay, when you've got your emotions behind it, the feeling is what creates. Feeling is the secret. Okay, so when you've got thoughts that you're thinking and you've got that emotion behind there as well, then boom, okay, it will come in. And that's what he's saying happened. You know, it doesn't have to be recently. Like I say, what happened to me 2 weeks ago was something I thought earlier in the year. Yeah, so Spirit is reminding you this is a journey, never to get things. It's a journey of your soul's growth. Okay, this is a lifestyle change so that you get everything. You're now a conscious creator, not just asleep, as Spirit calls it. Okay, most humans go through their life asleep. They're not aware of the laws. They're not aware that they are creating what happens in their life. Okay, or how they react to things as well. It's not because you just think it and then it happens. It's also because of how you react to things that has an impact, like a trauma, if you like, whatever. You might have been at school and been told that you're too thin or too fat, but that's a trauma for you at that time. Okay, that has an impact through your life unless you change that within you. And that was just a quick example. I'm not saying that's your personal thing, but that's an example the Spirit's given here. So it's a journey, okay? It's a journey for you, not for you to ever get what you want. It's a journey for you to know that you can have, be, and do what you want because you're a spiritual person. You're a soul with a body, not a body with a soul. Okay, so watch what you're thinking because your thoughts will imprison you. Will keep you stuck in life, in other words, okay? They'll keep you stuck in the thoughts. Your thoughts will keep you stuck when we try and reason, when we try and use our logic, when we try and doubt what we want, okay? So we fight against what we want because for many reasons. Okay, and Spirit is reminding you here, and on here it says about energy as well. So it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. When you open your heart with love, loving yourself, loving others, not judging, not criticizing, not punishing, okay, not going over old stories or unwanted versions, then you will get the love that you want. It is, and a lot of humans cannot accept it. They are always, because we are brought up to look outside of ourselves. We don't know that we are the cause and the outside is only the effect. So it is very hard. It's taken me 4 or 5 years and I'm still evolving. I'm still changing. Okay, but Spirit is trying to get out there to people too, and not just through me, through many, many other people over decades, okay, to get out to humans that when you look outside yourself, you're not going to get what you want, or it will be short-lived, because we are the cause. Okay, whether it's what we think or how we react. Okay, but by opening your heart to give, we live from fear, or we live from love. So always try and make sure that you're living from love and creating instead of fear and reacting. Yeah, and making sure that you are valuing yourself as well. Okay, how you see yourself is how others will see you. Yeah, and here again, Spirit is saying, you know, don't try to stop reacting to what comes towards you. Okay, everything that comes back towards you is a reflection. So would you argue with yourself in the mirror? No. Focus on what you want, they're saying. Okay, focus on what you want as if you already have it. Yeah, and I love this card. This is perfect when Spirit brings this. Okay, because what does it say? Death and rebirth. So the end of the old, beginning of the new. So in order to see the new, where is it? It's not outside of this person. It's in their imagination, in their thoughts. They are seeing the future that they want. Okay, so your imagination creates. So keep focused on what you want as if you have it, okay? Yeah, and here they're saying you're only keeping yourself locked out in the cold, but here's the key. You've got the key. Okay, it's a bit like that realization card in here with the big keyhole, where the woman is stood in the big keyhole. They're drawing me to that. Because you are the key. Us humans are the key to whatever we want. That's why it's got creation and thing in here. I can't find it, but it is the big keyhole. Not there. There. Here. Realizing that you are the key. Okay, and here. You've got the key to open the door and have, be, and do whatever you want in your life. For all of you. Okay, Spirit is saying this isn't just aimed at Reshma. This is for everybody. We're trying to tell every human for the, you know, for them to be enlightened. That you're the one that holds the key to your future. All of you. Nobody else can do it for you. Because if they do, it's short-lived. Because you have to change. There's no one to change but self. Okay? Right, let's just pull in another one of these. Yeah, valuing yourself as well. You know, do you love, respect and value and appreciate yourself and honor yourself? Or are you expecting others to do it? Whatever you're wanting others to give you, give it to yourself first, and others will automatically give it to you because they are you pushed out. Vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back. Okay? So again, what's that saying? By having to trust your inner world, we panic because we a lot of humans can't handle that. Okay, they're wanting others to tell us it's okay, but we have to tell ourselves that it's okay. We're there for us. Okay, we're there for, like you're talking to your 3 or 4-year-old self. I'm here for you. I love you. Everything is safe. We can have whatever we want. We can be whatever we want. I'm wiser now. I'm older now. I know how this works, or I'm learning how this works. Okay, so Spirit is saying to you here, when yes, you're going to feel vulnerable. You know, it was awful for me to learn it because at times I really struggled with it, and sometimes I still do. I have to come back and ground myself and remind myself that I am the only one creating what happens in my life. So this is saying, you know, yes, it's confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based on your intuition rather than your rational, logical problem solving. I need to solve this so that I feel better. But you're limited when you do that, Spirit is saying. Okay, when you just imagine that you already have what you want, it will come to you. We will bring it to you in the perfect way because your wishes are command. But whatever you're putting out there is what you're going to give you. Okay, it's neutral. It's not going to say, you don't deserve this, or, oh, I wouldn't ask for that if I was you, because that's going to take you years off course. Okay, no, it has to do what you ask. So make sure what you're asking is lining up with what you want. And again, that soul power, and I'm sure I mentioned that before as well. You know, we always remember you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of power at your command whenever you need it, because we can have, be, and do whatever we want. We only place limits on ourselves. Right. You're the only person, any of you, that are putting limits on what you want in your life and keeping yourself stuck. So reacting still to, you know, thoughts, old stories, unwanted versions of him, is keeping him away from you. Yes, exactly. Because you don't feel in control. In your business, you're in control. In other areas, you feel in control. But when it's him, you've got the old story still going around. Okay, there are multiple versions of us. So select only the wanted version of him. See him only as the person you want him showing up in your world as. Nothing else. Only the one who's loving, who is with you, who's always shows up for you, who is supportive, whatever you want him to be. He's your character. Okay, so only select the version of him that you want. When you think of him, he's my loving, doting man. He is, I love that I get all the love and romance and passion from him. I love that he always shows up for me as the best version of him that I want, etc., etc. And again, you know, looking at what you fear of being abandoned again, fear of being rejected, fear of being second best. So those are things that you work on within yourself. No, I am first best. I am number one. Oh, I'm always chosen above anyone and anything else in my life. Okay, I am always made a priority. I am important. I'm always acknowledged. I'm respected, valued, appreciated. When those become your dominant core beliefs about yourself, then others have to reflect that back to you. Okay. Shartha, what is your question, my lovely? Okay, Shartha. Okay. I don't know if you I've got the work card here and I've got him feeling a little bit foolish. I don't know whether you know him through work or school. I don't know how old you are. But or whether you've had a relationship and you're in no contact. So can you just clarify that? Because I can take this reading as two ways here. So have you had a relationship and you're in no contact, or do you work with each other or see each other on a daily basis but not in a relationship as such? Because he definitely likes you. Yeah, we dated. Okay. Right. Um, then in that case, if you don't work together with the work card there, then it can be that you know he's working on it. Okay, he's trying to be strong. He is focusing on himself at the moment, so he may seem to you being a little bit selfish, but he's not. He's putting the work in because he sees you as better than him in a way. Okay, so you might be thinking that he's better than you, but he sees you as too good for him, if you like. He feels a little bit foolish here. Um, as well, maybe for something, for walking away or not being with you here. But Spirit is saying, you know, make sure that you are, you know, feeling good about yourself as well. You, again, I'm first best. I am number one. I'm always a priority. I am always first choice. I'm always chosen by him. Okay, I'm always chosen by any man in a relationship because I am good enough. I am beautiful. I am worthy, etc., etc. Okay, this is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, and the two of you have got the skills to be together again. Okay, but just make sure that you're not going over old stories. You're leaving the swords or your thoughts. Okay, and Spirit saying close the door on the past. You know, when you think about him, are you arguing with him in your head? Are you going over old story? Oh, but he did this and he said that and that happened and oh, woe betide me, sort of thing. Or are you focusing on loving energy? Are you sending out loving energy? Loving energy attracts. Negative energy keeps things away from us or just brings back negative stuff towards us. Lack energy. Okay, so Spirit is saying, you know, he does really like you. Okay, he does think of you. He thinks you're a goddess. Okay, you know, beautiful if you like. I do feel that he sometimes thinks, oh, you're too good to be true. You know, you're like how some people think, oh, you know, there's so many other men out there that you could have your choice of anybody. Why would you want me? Sort of thing. Okay, so, but you might be thinking that as well. Spirit is saying here with you both getting the goddess cards, if you like. But certainly got the skills for this to come back around. Just focus on your inner story matching as if you were in a beautiful relationship that you want, in the relationship you want. Okay? And that's what that lady did who dropped a comment saying that following the advice, she ignored what was going on in the 3D. She ignored that she was in no contact for 2 years, and she just, every time she thought of her person, thought of them in a happy, loving relationship and living together. And he came back in because she was, he had to. If that was her assumption that they were happy together in a beautiful relationship, he had to reflect that back to her. And he came back in and moving in with her. But here, with this card, Spirit is saying when you're overthinking things, when you just get worried and stressed. Look at it, your face. Okay, worrying with all the thoughts that are weighing down on your head that are not lining up with what you want. But he does want to be with you. But where are your thoughts? You are still on his mind. Yes, very much on his mind. But he's not coming forward because your energy is in repelling mode, if you like. You're still in the old story. You might have to listen back to this, Shartha, because when I'm channeling Spirit, they do talk pretty quick. But when you listen back, you will hear it differently. Spirit is saying. Right, Reshma, this is yours. Oh, okay. Okay. So, this first card is you looking a bit frustrated here. Okay, so there may be something, it could be to come, okay, where you start to feel a little bit frustrated regarding your business work, okay? But Spirit is reminding you that it could be because it's something that you've, an old thought still, something from the past that comes back up. Remember, our thoughts get reflected back. So where this person, like this person, a man that you're dealing with, okay, or will be dealing with, is sort of refusing to give you something here. He's got his arms folded, he's very serious, he's not really giving you anything there. So there may be somebody through your business or in general family or whatever, maybe SP, okay, where because of old thoughts still, old belief systems, old assumptions, reflects back to you and no, or the way you see that person, just like I was saying about Neville's wife, okay? So here, the Spirit is reminding you to take action with your thoughts because nobody else can do it for you. Nobody else can take you anywhere. You take yourself. So Spirit is saying when you understand that, then things will be favorable. You'll get the contract or the paperwork that you want. And this person will now give you what you want, okay? So it seems to be some kind of business deal coming up. But make sure there's no hostilities. You're on the right path. You know, you're on your path to lead. Say that again, Spirit. You're on your, again, this journey on your path. Your path is wherever you go. It will take you wherever you're dominantly thinking. Okay, so are you going to make it hard work? Toil and labor. Are you going to make it hard work? Make sure that you stay on your throne. You are the boss of your movie. Okay. So don't judge. No judgments, no criticizing, because you're only judging and criticizing yourself, is what Spirit is saying. Take that leap of faith. The universe will catch you. We will catch you when you take that leap of faith in yourself that you are the creator. Okay? So there seems to be something coming up. When it does come up regarding a man, okay, in business or whatever, okay, because it's on Pentacles. But the Pentacles for me can be financial related or emotionally related. So whichever Spirit is saying, people will only show up based on how you think about them. Okay? So if you think that somebody is an arse or argumentative or this, that, and the other, then they will keep showing you that they are. Again, they are telling me to remind you that there is no one to change but self. We're never changing anybody else because it will be short-lived. We are changing how we see others. Because there are multiple versions of us, they are telling you. Because we live in a multi-dimensional universe. Okay. Janie, this is your question. Okay. Janie, are you there, my lovely? Because this is your reading. I haven't seen you pop back in the chat. Okay, lovely. Okay, right. We got patience twice. Okay, so it may be that you are still looking for it. We've got in his energy telling you that he does want to come forward and talk to you here. He does want to tell you something here, and he is feeling more confident in himself. Okay, he is battling his thoughts, he's feeling more confident, but his higher self is reminding you to be patient. Okay, it's not because you have to wait for it. It's just that when you keep looking for it, you're causing a delay. Okay, when you're waiting for it to manifest, if you like, you're causing a delay, because you should already be in either the knowing that it's a done deal and just living your life knowing that it's done and it's going to happen, or whenever you think about it, it's like, yeah, we're in a happy, loving relationship, we're already together, we're already good. Okay, so just look at where your thoughts go in, because the overall one is your impatience is like stopping it, if you like. And here again, you're still looking for it. How can you look for something you're already supposed to have? Spirit just said. He does want to meet up with you here. There are changes going on in the background. Okay, it may be that he has been with somebody else, and he's telling you here, it's unrequited love. I don't love that person. I never have. Nobody compares to you. Or it could be that you are sometimes thinking, well, what if he doesn't love me? What if this doesn't work? What if, and you're picking over the old bones. So you're not going to see anything happen if you are dominantly in coming back into those. I know you said you were feeling good, but Spirit is reminding you, look at what we've taught you. Sometimes some of my viewers are really trying to attract their SP back in, but they are still watching pick a card readings, or looking at things that are no contact. When will my person be with me? Does my person still love me? So you're dominantly in the old story still, because if you were in your relationship, you wouldn't be looking for it, you wouldn't be looking at readings like that. So you're looking outside of yourself and not staying within, is what Spirit is saying. And that's what they're telling you here. You're still looking for it. Okay. When we're together, I can have fun in my life. But no, that comes now. You give yourself it first, and the rest will follow. So Spirit is reminding you, where are your thoughts going in the day? Towards the positive or the negative? Are they lining up with what you want, as if you have it, or are you still looking for it? In other words, have fun with it. You're the only one creating. Okay, so more on this, as that, yes, he does want to come forward, he does want to talk to you, he does want to meet up with you, but again, you're looking and waiting for it. When's it going to happen? How's it going to happen? How much longer? Are we there yet? Is this working? Is keeping it away from you. Okay? Again, he's yours. He wants to come forward. We just need to get out of the looking for it. Where is it? Hurry up, because that's causing a delay. And I just saw wedding twice when I separated that deck and when I put the card back in there. So you will be together. It's a done deal. It's already done. When you desire something, it's already yours. It's already there. Remember, we're not creating anything new. Creation is already done. We are just ensuring that we are lined up with, in our mental thoughts and in our feelings, that we already are who we want to be, because there is only now in time and space. Spirit is saying that they know that they can come across as a bit technical, but it's something that has been being said for centuries, decades, centuries. It's nothing new. Even the Bible talks of it. There is a saying in the Bible, whatsoever you desire, believe you have received it, and you will. Whatever you desire, believe you have received it, and you will. Einstein, everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. Okay? Again, we're never sort of doing this as a quick fix or to get something or to change someone. We are changing ourselves. If you are feeling like the person who gets all the love and the passion and the affection, who knows that they're number one, first, best, a priority, always chosen, beautiful, loving yourself, there's no judgment, there's no criticism, then you will get that reflected back. The 3D is dead. It is just a reflection, just like your shadow. If you're looking at your shadow on the floor, it's not separate from you, it is you. It's a reflection. Your shadow doesn't get up and walk off. It is you. Okay, so the 3D is the shadow. It can't create on its own. You're the creator. It's just reflects back. You're the cause. The 3D is just the effect. Okay, Shartha, what is your other question, my lovely? Okay. Can that work card? So I don't know if you work with this one. Or again, put in the work in there. Remember, it's only how you view him. Either one. Which one do you want to be with? It's your choice, not theirs. You're the only one creating your reality. So who do you want to be with? How do you want these people to think and feel about you? Night, Reshma, my lovely. Lovely catching up with you. Okay, so with this person, Shartha, with Chris, you know, he sees things as being creative and beneficial. So whether you're in no contact or whatever, okay, he thinks of you in a positive way. Put it this way. You know, again, reminding you to work on things, working on your thoughts, um, or he is working on things as well. It could be a work situation as well. But he does feel stuck here. He's stuck. We have separation, so it could be somebody you've dated before. But Spirit is saying it's going to come in an unexpected way. If you want it to, the choice is yours. If you want it to, it can come in. Where are your thoughts when you think about him? Are they lining up to him contacting you, him taking you out on a date or being with you, or are they in a lack, repelling energy? Okay, yes, he can come forward, he can be with you, you know, however you want it. Spirit is saying you can have all the fun you want here. You're the one who is your imagination, what you see in your head, what you imagine and what you think is what you will get. There's only you creating what happens in your imagination. Everything that you see on this planet that is man-made came from where? Somebody's imagination. They thought of it. Somebody thought of the design of these cards. Somebody thought how to make this. Our house, our clothes, our everything, cars, phones, everything comes from somebody's imagination. Okay, so in order to see the changes, death of the old and the rebirth, what are you going to imagine? Imagine being with this person, imagine hearing from them, imagine talking from them, with them, or imagining we used to talk. They don't talk to me anymore. Where are your thoughts going is what Spirit is saying to you. Remember, we are limitless beings. We are spiritual beings. We can have, be, and do whatever we want. But when we come here, we forget that because we are taught by our parents, by society, okay, by rules and regulations. This is what you should be doing. What is it you want? Other people are a reflection of us, Spirit is telling you. Be like the sage. You're writing your story. Okay, when you become awakened, you know that you're writing your script and the characters in your book or in your movie. So how do you want people to show up for you? How do you want this person to show up in your movie and be like? But yes, they do see, you know, you as somebody that they could be with, but you're keeping them stuck in the garden with your thoughts. Okay, Iman, my lovely. Oh, sorry. Okie dokie. For you, my lovely. Okay. He's definitely, you're definitely drawing him towards you. Okay, he's being guided towards you. He is turning his back on old previous emotions because you've shifted in your thoughts about him as well. Okay, so things are shifting. Things have shifted between you, Iman. Okay, is what he's telling you here. We do have deceit and envy. So it may be his higher self is saying to you that maybe you still don't trust or are going to go back into old thought patterns. Okay, so try not to. It may be that he is kicking himself because he's seeing, you know, why have I wasted so much time? She's beautiful. Okay, and he is hoping, you know, wanting your affection, if you like. Again, holding yourself in high honor. Of course, I'm number one. Of course, I'm first best. Of course, I'm always chosen above anyone and anything else. I'm always first choice. I am beautiful. I am worthy, etc. Okay. I think he saw me with my colleague. Yes, there's that bit of envy there. But for you, again, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy. Remember, loving energy attracts. So are your thoughts loving towards him, or are they judgmental, criticizing, etc.? Okay, look at where your thoughts are still. Okay, and with yourself. You do have the ability to put down roots together, you know, to be something more solid together here. And also just reminding yourself to be patient. Okay, it's not because we have to wait for things. I mean, things do come in their own allocated time, but if we're always looking and waiting, okay, when I see it, it's manifested. No, it's manifested within you. Okay, so Spirit is reminding us, it's not when I see it, I'll believe it. It's believing it, and then you will see it. Okay, again, going back to that Bible quote, whatsoever you desire, believe you have received it, and you will. Okay, it has no choice. If you are assuming you already have it, or that he's already head over heels in love with you, and you're already in the relationship that you want, or you know it's a done deal and you're not looking for it, you know it's a done deal, okay, it will get reflected back to you. Your dominant state of being or thoughts are what gets reflected back. So it's all looking good. Definitely. So keep going. Excuse me. Yeah, keep your eye on your target. Okay, where are you firing that arrow? Make sure that you're lined up with it. And the lovers. So yes, the sexual energy definitely is there. Okay, he did see you. You know, if you're saying he did see you, he's quite envious because of you. Yes, he's definitely thinking about you here, which is all good. Okay, Rashma. Right, okay. So, first of all, straight away, he wants to offer you, he wants to be with you. Okay, this card for me is that he wants to be with you. He wants to offer you emotional security here. He's trying to be strong, but his emotions are over the place because your emotions are how you're seeing him. Um, Especially as you just see him like, oh, he only wants me for money. So he will keep showing up asking you for money instead of offering you love. But he wants to, look at the pink glow around this. Spirit is saying he wants to give you that security, just like the coin that he's giving you here. But you're not allowing him to, okay? Only see the best version of him. We often shut people off by seeing them as the version that we don't want. We keep people in place with unwanted versions instead of versions that we do want. Okay, he thinks a lot about you. Okay, you're the person he wants to be with. And he always feels like he's on his guard when he's talking to you. He's saying, I always come away feeling battered and bruised after I've spoken to you or reacted, engaged with you. I want to come forward here, but then I go away feeling anxious and worried and upset. And it's a struggle for him because you keep seeing him as an unwanted version. He doesn't want to be that version. He wants to be the loving version that you want him to be, but you're not seeing him as that. So, he doesn't want to be where he is. He wants to be with you, but he has to keep going away from you because that's the part you keep giving him. Okay, so rewrite the story of the past. Stop writing the story in your head of what happened in the past. Okay, Spirit is saying, he's saying to you here, heal from this, make peace with the past. I'm not that version anymore. I don't see him as that version anymore either. Okay, I've grown. I am now enlightened. I am now awake. Okay, I know that I'm the writer of my story and the characters in it. What are you expecting? Because whatever you're expecting is what you're going to get back. So again, I expect he'll show up, but he'll be asking me for money, or I expect this, or I expect that, or I expect he'll let me down again, or whatever. So he will only act on what you keep expecting here. But yes, he does want to be with you, which I've said all along. Okay, you're just not allowing that version of him that you want because you'll keep holding an unwanted version in place. More dominantly. So again, in order to see the changes, we have to make the changes within. We're not changing them. We're changing our assumptions about ourselves and them. If you assume he is loving, he always shows up for me, he always chooses me, he's always there for me, he's always here for me, he loves me, I feel safe in this relationship, I feel secure in our relationship, etc., etc., then he has no choice but to conform to those assumptions that you've got about him. So pay attention to the red flags as and when you get the negative thoughts. When the old story comes back into your mind, Spirit is saying that is when you need to say, no, this is how it is. I get all the romance I want, all the love I want, all the passion I want. Because he is passionate about you. Oh, Sasha, sorry to hear that, my lovely. But also, yes, you can remember nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. And good about that as well, what you're saying there. So what is your actual question? Neela, I haven't had yours come through, my lovely. Just check that it went through again. And okay, Cece, I've got yours just come through. Okay, Sasha, this is yours then, Sasha. Right, let's just do a general. What have you got? 6 cards? Yeah, okay. I just want to clarify 2 cards here. Let's do it with these. No, let's do it with these. Oops. Ow. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, okay. So the first card out, Sasha, is like conflict card. Now it may be because of what's happened, okay, in your family, that there could be family arguments, okay, family bickering amongst each other or saying things. It could be inner conflict in your head as well, especially here, that's causing worry, okay, or stress or anxiety. So it could be because of what's happened, you know, a few family little tiffs going on there that's causing you to worry, or it could be just, you know, inner conflict in your thoughts again, is showing you when you feel like this that it's not lined up with what you want. Okay, again, Spirit is saying take that leap of faith. We will catch you. You will get your victory and success. So if things do within you as well start to creep in and you start to feel anxious, and that, come back to blanket affirmation, Spirit is saying here, you know, we don't want to get stuck in our thoughts again that keep us imprisoned in the old story. True love, you know in your heart regarding your SP that he is the one you want, and he feels the same. So we don't want to self-sabotage, okay, because that just causes waiting again. It causes us to hang around waiting. Okay, when we're still looking for it, we are causing waiting. So only think pure thoughts. Okay, only think pure thoughts, lining your thoughts up to what you want as if you already have it in all areas of your life, which you've been pretty good at. But this might, what's happened in your family might throw you off. Okay, I feel this might be to come rather than what you're going through now. So I feel, you know, Spirit is just reminding you you're in full control at all times. Okay, yes, of course you're going to grieve or whatever as well, but, you know, come back to blanket statements rather than anything else. It's a done deal, Spirit is saying anyway. So again, my condolences, my lovely. And I will be, when I do my Instagram, I didn't do it last week, but this week I will probably do it on a Saturday. And I'm going to talk about that waiting, okay? And again, stay optimistic, okay? Positive thinking and faith will bring you the romance that you want, okay? Okay, Cece, this is yours, my lovely. He's definitely wanting to talk to you. Oh, thanks for telling me about the trauma about my past. Good, good, good. Oh, yes, he's definitely wanting to talk to you, wondering what you're doing, really thinking about you here. Okay, oh, you know, she's so amazing, she's so beautiful, she's so gorgeous, I wonder what she's doing, I really want to talk to her. So it's definitely, things are definitely shifting there. Yeah, you know, remember, you're the one making your own luck. Okay, you're the one creating. So he's just reminding you to stick to the what you want as if you already have it. We're not waiting for it to manifest. Okay, we're not waiting. If you're waiting for it to manifest, when I see it, I'll believe it. You're going to keep waiting. That's not how it works. The outside is just the reflection. So if you already have it within, or know it's a done deal and you're not looking for it, you're not checking on it all the time, if you like, then it will come quicker. Yeah, again, holding yourself in high honor, but he is, he does think a lot about you, but you yourself, I am first best, I am number one, etc., etc. No, I won't be on tomorrow, my lovely. Good, good, good. Codependency. Clarify that. And love yourself first. Okay. So you may still have a little, although you're saying, okay, I am best, I'm number one, yes. No, I'm not waiting. Okay, you're keeping yourself busy with these three here of holding yourself in high honor. Okay, like you said, I am blah blah blah. You may still have a bit of codependency, but love yourself first. Okay, so what they're saying is that sometimes, no, Neela, I'm not, my lovely. Sometimes we deep down still want others to make us happy. Okay, and so Spirit is saying, make sure that you don't still have that codependent, oh, well, when he comes back in my life, I can be happy. Okay, that's a very short, summed up version. Okay, loving yourself first. Well, if I love me, then of course everybody loves me, because everyone's me pushed out. Okay, I validate and approve of myself. I don't need validation and approval from anybody else, because I validate and approve of myself. I am love. Okay, so just a little bit to tweak there, in case sometimes we don't realize it's there because we're so used to thinking a certain way, but it can be our resistance, if you like. Yeah, again, remember, it's all the reflection. How you see yourself. Do you see yourself as beautiful? Because others will reflect it back to you. And of course, you will put down roots with each together here. Let's just do one more advice. Yes, we don't want to pin ourselves down with thoughts that affect our heart. Okay, our heart's desires, what we want, we don't keep them away from us with reasoning and logic and thoughts getting in the way. They are already in us. Okay, everything is in your imagination. If you want to speak to your person, go within and speak to them. They're right there. That is the real them inside you, not the 3D one. Okay, that's just the shadows. Can talk to anybody, bosses, work colleagues, anybody, parents. Just go within and call up the version of them that you want to be liaising with. And yes, so good. he does, you know, as far as his energy is, he, you know, is very desperate, in, if you like, to speak to you. Myra, this is paid readings only, my lovely. Sorry, Neela, what are you saying here? That you're going to pay tomorrow? Addison, can you close the readings, please, my lovely? Close payments. Unless there's any, if there's anybody who's in the process of paying, let me know so that I don't come off. Okay. Neela, I will not do that reading, but because Spirit is saying to send you a video that I talked about earlier for you to understand that it's not about them. It's your thoughts about this. Okay? No, they're not wanting to do that. It's all your thoughts. it's not because they're saying, because with the cards, they will only tell you either that he's not ready because you're not ready, or that he is ready but you're stopping it. It's all about you. We're never going after things. It's all you and the way you're thinking about it. So they're wanting to send you the video I came across earlier to help you understand this. Okay, so they're saying don't waste your money asking that question, so because they're not going to reply to it, because it's down to you. Because of this inner conflict you have with this topic, they're saying. So when I finish in a minute, I will send you that video. No, Neela, Spirit doesn't want to answer that one. So please don't send any money. And I've sent you the video that they want you to listen to. Right then, my lovelies, I am going to go. Thank you, Addison, for moderating, and thank you all for getting readings. I hope that they've helped you. You can listen back to them as well. I will see you all when I next do. I don't know when I'll next be on. Love and light.